Morning, good morning. Welcome to 4x8 Paper Stuff. This is Beth. We are in day 22 of our turkey diaries, 2 days until Thanksgiving for us. This is the page I started off with today. One side is advertising purses, and another side is advertising, I think, a little clothing company, but it's got a cute little girl with a moped or some kind of scooter, and a dog, and it screams, you need to give your dog a bath. To me, right? Right. So I took some of my new jelly plates. These are just little tiny square ones, and they're from Gel Press, I think is the name of that company. They're not jellies. They're I think. I can't remember. Anyhow, my paintbrush is very wet, and the gel plates are very new, just taken out of the packaging. So there might still be coating on them from shipping or manufacturing. And the fact that my paintbrush is very wet is allowing the paint to separate from the gel press. And that's the technique, the effect I wanted to have happen, because I'm just putting layers down onto the lady that was selling purses, browns and chartreuse, and adding them over the top of each other and making sure that bubbles up. The paint bubbles up on the jelly plate so that it will add a lizard skin effect, for lack of a better description, on the um, paper. And then I have one of my junk journals, junk pages that I'm just taking scraps out of my bags and putting them together and then painting on them in hopes of making some pretty paper in the end. And I'm adding the leftover paint that was on my brush to that and to this one too. Um, and also making sure that I keep adding water so that it all separates and start to look a little bit like lizard skin, or alligator skin or some kind of reptile skin, just because that is a cool effect. So I did all of this last night, and it all needs to dry. But I'm covering up the branding and the names, on the left-hand side, because I'm going to use that image. So then I decided that I needed to do maybe some more on the left or on the right with some corally color to bring out the coral in the girl's skirt on the right, on the left, 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 left. I just wanted to add just abstract color, pushing back the picture that was underneath all along, and just adding a little bit more texture slash color to make all of this look cohesive, semi-cohesive in the end. It doesn't have to be perfect by any means. And letting that all dry then overnight is what I did. And then I decided I needed to do something to I've been decorating the journal spots on this sermon paper, and I like that. So I needed to paint that too in a way that it'll dry overnight. So let's get out the circle one in this little kit that I got. It is a circle, a triangle, and the square. And they're all these little tiny shapes. When I say tiny, I say about 3 inches on the average across. And I'm just making circles. I'm not sure how it's going to look in the end. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it. But I do know that I want to kind of just color the paper that the journaling is going to go on. And here I am just making some little dash marks with my paintbrush in that turquoisey color, just because intuitively the paper said, scribble some on us a little bit with turquoise. So that's what that journaling card started out with. So now it's the next morning, right now, and I am going to complete this. So I sat here for a few minutes and trying to figure out how I want this journaling spot to be attached. Do I make a pocket? What do I do? So in the end, I said, well, let's make the journaling, because at this point I still don't know what I'm going to do. I know what I'm going to do, my topic is, but I don't know what I'm going to say. And it is the day all the pets get washed to make sure they're clean for Thanksgiving and to receive guests. In reality, this happened at our house too. Yeah, right now, although it didn't happen yesterday, it happened 2 days ago, a day and a half ago, a day, 2 days ago. I don't know. Saturday. It happened Saturday. Gunnar got a wash. So I'm going to read you my journaling, and it's super simple and super short. Pet wash. Dogs are smelly. It's a fact of life. I have a lovely girl who comes once a week to wash Fido. We just called the dog Fido. She makes a very calm environment, speaks calmly, and Fido enjoys her visits. Bath time around here used to be a complete disaster with both me and animal were completely stressed out. Sometimes I was even nipped at. Thank goodness Molly has taken this stress away. Ready for guests. All pets are ready for guests now. This happens at my house in real life. um, if you didn't know, this journal is all satire. Planning for the entire month of November for Thanksgiving with a really um, lucky lady. But in real life, my dog does bite us when we try to give him a bath. He's terrible, terrible, terrible bath person. So that's it. The pets are ready for Thanksgiving now. The food has been gotten ready. The table is almost ready. The invitations were sent out. We had last minute farm tours. We had last minute spa days for me and the dog. We had a bird watching event that happened. It's all coming down to the last couple days here, and we're just about ready to go. So I decided to make the name of the spa Molly's Suds, is what I called it. And that girl's name was Lily, but I decided to change it to Molly. She looks like a Molly to me. But I love these kind of letters. I love any kind of magazine letters that you can cut out. This happens to be a printout from Pinterest that you can print out for, I think it's like $1, and you can get these and print them out as many times as you want. So sometimes when I don't have letters here with me, which currently I do not, I go to this reference sheet and use that as my letters. So Molly's Suds came and washed Fido, and we are ready to go for Thanksgiving just about. So this was a fun page. And I love how I was able to incorporate the girl from the actual magazine. This is a, what do you call these things? A scout guide of Jackson Hole, Wyoming, which is covered in snow currently. And I've been able to use a couple of the prints from the actual guide and just embellish it a little. So I love how this one turned out a lot. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye.